wind shear. So the structure may start to unravel a little, but that's only going to make the wind field larger, and that doesn't change the hazards that we are anticipating
Hello,
far from where the
guys.
storm makes landfall tonight.
We hear a lot
along
of
Florida's west central
news.
coastline. We've had rain already and lots of tropical moisture starting to build in, and we're prepared for knowing that any cell today could develop some spin
Hello,
and produce
guys.
an isolated tornado. That's
Let me give you a little bit of
as the
poll.
day goes on. Now we can see Milton from a radar perspective now
Sorry,
as it gets closer to land and within view of our west coast radars. Those feeder bands set to produce some torrential rainfall on the northern side of the storm. That's where some of the biggest impacts are going to be later on. So the tornado watch that's up for Osceola County. I
Wait, what the?
Added to this as the day wears on. This goes until 9 p.m.
Oh,
We may get into tornado warning, so just know where in your safe place is the safest place to go if we get into warnings. This is expected
I'm just gonna have to ask a question.
a major hurricane.
How can I get like a lot of
views? But north of the track, heavy rainfall,
I get a lot of views because I'm getting scared.
On a scale of 1 to 4, that's a 4 that continues tomorrow, particularly to the north and east of Orlando. We'll be back with another update coming your way at 10:11.
Yes, I am doing it.
The last set of flights headed out of Orlando International Airport this morning. It's over now. They've ceased operations due to Hurricane Milton as they make their preparations there.
Okay, so the airport saying they would be ceasing commercial operations early, and now it's happened. Let's go ahead and check in with our Jacqueline Harold joining us this morning. You've been there all morning long. It was interesting to watch little by little, fewer and fewer people there where you are.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And, closing up shop was going on as early as 6 a.m. in some parts of the airport. We had check-in portions that had plastic bags over some of the computers, letting people know that they weren't in use anymore. And one of the latest flights that I saw departing from Orlando International Airport today is around 7:46. Now, we saw a rush of people hours ago, and that was around 4 a.m. when we got here. And then that crowd quickly died down as many people made their plans to head away from Central Florida in anticipation of Hurricane Milton. We know evacuation notices went out in areas not far from us.
I'm literally right over here, right now.
One resident we spoke to shared that she didn't hesitate to book a flight for her and her family to get out of town, not only because her neighborhood was under an evacuation notice, but because her grandchildren were in town staying with her.
Most of the time, storms, we weather the storms, even 2004. But this year, after Helene and having my grandchildren in town, made me think we should leave. We booked the flight on Monday.
So this is gonna be a live stream before during a hurricane right now, like during. I know a lot of people did this right now, but
be resuming their operations, but on their website it says
that they are hoping to do so
as soon as possible. Something else that greeted you as you came in was that
a lot of people did this right now, and I think
today or ceasing operations at 8 a.m. and that anyone that was still here before that time needed to make sure that they were off the premises before everything stopped. Again, those last preparations and those.
Governor Ron DeSantis speaking live in Tallahassee. Let's listen in.
A major hit. We're facing this with the seriousness it deserves, but also with the determination that we will get through this. Folks here at the EOC and our first responders throughout the West Coast of Florida have been working nonstop now for weeks to prepare and respond to Hurricane Helene, and then now to prepare and respond to this new major hurricane. The common virtue has been dedication to the task at hand, dedication to responding to help our fellow Floridians in danger, and dedication to ensuring that Florida weathers this storm and emerges stronger on the other side. We are prepared and we will respond. I've spoken to the president. We remain in regular contact with FEMA, and we are marshaling all available resources to be able to prepare and respond to Hurricane Milton. I also want to thank the 20 other states who are assisting Florida ahead of the storm. This is just what we as Americans do. We've had opportunities to help other states in the past, including most recently in Western North Carolina. And I think it shows the spirit that these states are stepping up and providing really valued support. We still have a state of emergency for 51 Florida counties. Hurricane Milton is still a major, very strong hurricane. It's currently a Category 4 hurricane with maximum sustained winds of 155 miles per hour. That is just a whisker shy of a Category 5. And while there is the hope that it will weaken more before landfall, there is high confidence that this hurricane is going to pack a major, major punch and do an awful lot of damage. As you can see behind me, the Florida Division of Emergency Management is fully deployed, fully active. This has been afoot now for over 2 weeks, given both of these storms. The state is actively fulfilling over 1,500 missions. We've delivered massive amounts of supplies, meals, water bottles, sandbags, tarps, generators to be able to help our local communities respond to this storm. We've also deployed more than 11,000 feet of flood protection systems and erected them around critical infrastructure like hospitals, wastewater treatment facilities, and electric infrastructure. Generators have been deployed at shelters and to support sheltering operations. Starlink Internet has been deployed across the entire state of Florida. We have surged an additional 600 ambulances, and they are currently in operation helping in the effort.